He's 15 years old. He's a hip-hop artist and climate change activist. His name is Xiuhtezcatl Martinez. And that song, Speak for the Trees, is part of a series of songs gathered by the UN for the Paris climate talks. Martinez is at the conference with his organization, Earth Guardians, to present world leaders with a pledge to do more to combat climate change. One of his goals is to have 1 million signatures by the time he presents it. And Xiuhtezcatl Martinez joins me now from Paris to talk about his music, to talk about his message. Let me ask you about this pledge form first, though, Xiuhtezcatl. Did you hit what you were hoping to hit when it comes to numbers?
So we're very close to 1 million, and in the next couple of days, we're definitely going to be attempting to rack up the numbers to get there. We're around 700,000, 800,000. So we're on our way.
And what are all these people?
Got a lot more coming in still. What
are all these people pledging to do?
So each and every person that signs this petition, it's a very, very simple petition that is asking for climate leaders. And what it means is that these people are signing this petition to become climate leaders in their own lives, their own communities, their own homes, to then show the kind of leadership that we want to be seeing out of our leaders at COP21. We need them to be the leaders that we want to see.
You're one of those leaders, and you're a teenager. You've been doing this, though, since you were 6. Let me ask you how you got involved in caring so deeply about our climate, our world.
Yeah, it's been a pretty interesting journey, and it came about with just my love for nature and for the world outside. That was my entire existence as a little kid. And then when I started learning about the destruction of the planet, how we were destroying the only home that we have because of our greed, because of our consumption, the way we are living our lives, it raised the question: how could I not spend every following moment doing everything that I can to stop climate change, so that generations in the future everything I had to in my lifetime.
And your music, does that speak to the same sort of passion that you have? Did you figure you could reach more people your age through your music to care?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, music is just a passion that I'm definitely going to have forever. Writing music, performing music, producing, playing instruments, that's just part of who I am. And it's a way that will engage people far more than often my activism. And yeah, just making that a part of through hip hop, through something mainstream like that a lot of people are listening to. Plugging in a positive message is such a great way to share the movement.
And while people might be listening to rap, are they listening to you at this conference?
Yeah, there's a bunch of different opportunities for us to share our music there. It was selected as one of the climate songs of the week by the United Nations. We won a competition that allowed us to actually perform Speak for the Trees and a couple other songs inside the Green Zone at the United Nations conference here. So there's definitely going to be opportunities to circulate this positive hip hop, this conscious hip hop. We're going to be performing all over Paris, which is really exciting.
And the world leaders who are actually those making change, being able to affect change through their decisions, spurred, of course, by groups like your own, are they listening?
I think I addressed the General Assembly of the United Nations in June, and I saw a lot of other speeches, and they were pretty unresponsive to other people talking. When a member of the generation most affected by climate change, when someone that was the age, possibly some of their children, got up on stage and was talking to them about not politics, not money, not the legal aspects, but about our future and the world we're going to be left with, everybody began to listen. So I feel like our message is so innocent and so pure, and we're asking for them to build a better world for us, for our children, for future generations. There's no more noble of a cause than that one. And that's what we're fighting for, to press ours onto them, to show them that this is their greatest responsibility, to protect our generation and our people.
I'd say it's a no-brainer to want a better world. We all want a better something or other, and why not have a better world? But if there was one thing you would like to see come out of the conference, one specific thing that is substantial enough to affect change, what would it be?
Largely binding agreements be agreed to by some of the largest polluters in the world to start cutting carbon dioxide levels, massively reforesting and sequestering carbon, soil, trees. We're at a point, we're really close to a point of no return as far as the climate is concerned. And we've already seen so much destruction, so much death, so much really intensity. And it's not just an environmental issue; it's a human rights issue. Every person on the planet stands to be affected by climate change, and we got to reverse it before it gets to a point where every community is a frontline community, where every country is suffering from having too many climate refugees. So I'm looking for them to do their job and take responsibility as leaders.
Xiuhtezcatl, great to have you on the program. I'm going to try to stream some of your music. You're interesting, and I thank you for taking the time.
Hi, thank you so much for contacting me.